Hi darlings, and welcome back to my makeup garden. It's Liz. So today we're going to do a get ready with me using products in my collection that are kind of a throwback. So things I haven't used in a while, maybe old favorites. It's kind of like a shop your stash without the shop element, if that makes sense. So we're going to do that get ready with me. I have lots of fun things in front of me that I forgot I had. And they're things that could definitely use some use. So I'm going to start by putting on this Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This is something that I like to use, but I haven't used in a while. I sporadically take it out. I don't like it under tinted moisturizers, but I do think my skin actually really likes it. So I am going to go ahead and put that on and just kind of like some key areas like my forehead. And I don't know what it is about this. I think honestly, if it didn't smell like lemons, because that's what it smells like to me. If it didn't smell like lemons, I probably wouldn't use this as regularly as I do, but I'm almost to the end of it, so I just kind of want to use it up, you know? So we are going to let that set in while I do my eye look. And for today's eye look, we're actually going to use the Nomad Cosmetics Haunted Europe palette. This has been discontinued for a while, but they are bringing it back for the spooky season this year, plus another launch from what I understand. So I do want to use this palette and just kind of play with some of the colors. I think these greens would be pretty, but then like also the purple looks really good too. So we're going to play with that. Let me grab a brush. I'm going to grab this one by Glamlite. This is just, you know, one of the normal ones. I keep using them repetitively. And I think I'm going to go into, actually, maybe I need a finer brush. Let me grab a finer brush because I think I actually need something smaller. So I am going to go into, oh yeah, well, let's grab the smaller version of that. So I'm going to go into Grende here, which is like this deep green. And we're going to place that in my crease. I was trying to figure out if there was a color in here that I really wanted, to use specifically. And I just kind of want to play with the greens here. I loved this palette. I still love this palette. That's why I've held on to it. But I am really curious what the new one's going to be like. And I'm really kind of tempted to pick up the new one because this palette is several years old now. So it would be nice to be able to pick up a replacement. I am just going to use this to deepen up my crease. I did spray some like rose water mist on my face. So we'll see. I do feel like Nomad's matte formula has improved a lot over the years, and I think that it's just a beautiful formula. Like, I really enjoy it, especially in their more modern palettes, but yeah, I thought it would be fun. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to commit to like a set time period for this series, but I figured once, maybe twice a month, we'll try to do a throwback and like actually get some use in some of my other palettes. And we'll just make it a series. You guys seem to really like my Pass or Smash series, so thank you for watching that. I've been doing that for almost a year now, if you can believe it. I think next week is episode 50. I know, it's crazy. Should we do something for that? What should I do for that? I wonder if maybe I'll do a giveaway for episode 50. We'll see, I have to put something together. I think that would be fun. Or should we wait until episode 100? I feel like waiting till episode 100, though, is a lot. That's like waiting 2 years, you know? I don't know. We'll see. So there's been so much new makeup and so many good palettes that I'm just kind of like overwhelmed, honestly. There's a lot out there, and I'm trying not to purchase any additional like face products, any different blushes until I get some of the blushes that I have. Like, I have really good blushes. Not that I need a reason to purchase blushes, but like I just got that Lunar Beauty palette of blushes, and just looking at my collection, I'm really not gravitating towards singles as much. But there's been lots of cream blushes that have released, like liquid specifically, not like cream, but liquid. And I'm just like, okay, good. Because if y'all were over here releasing all these crazy cream blushes, your girl would be in trouble because I do love a cream blush. but I've just been trying to cut back on different categories so that like it's more reasonable. Does that make sense? I think when you're a makeup collector, when you're an enthusiast and you're just into makeup, I think it's really easy to just bombard yourself with products, but like we don't have to. We can just use what we have, you know? So that said, I'm weak for eyeshadow palettes. I am. I have a deep-seated love affair with the color. Okay. I think that's lovely. Let's go ahead and grab that bigger brush that we were going to use originally, and we'll just use that to buff the edges. It is clean, it's just stained. There's something about those swampy green tones that just want to stain my brushes, especially these Glamlite ones. I have started mixing a little bit of like facial oil cleanser that I don't really love in with my soap when I clean my brushes. And I do find that that helps a lot in actually like clearing off stuck on color. That's helped a lot. But you have to get one that rinses away clean, because if not, it is a mess. So, okay, I think that looks nice. It looks nice. We're gonna use this NYX glitter primer. I'm gonna go ahead and stick some of that on the lid, and then we'll pick a shimmer. I'm not sure if how much I wanna deepen up this look. It's the middle of the day. It's kind of nice. Maybe we'll just keep it simple. Just a little bit. I put like the size of a pinhead, by the way, when I use NYX glitter primer, which is also an OG. It is an OG glitter primer. It was actually the first one that I used, and normally it remains a favorite. So you just have to be careful. You have to use it sparingly. Okay. So I think I'm gonna have to go into this pretty little like, it's not seafoam, it's like mint. This like minty kind of color here for the lid. I think that's gonna be nice. And then maybe this darker color for the outer corner. I think that'll be pretty. We'll just keep it simple. Then I'm gonna have to figure out inner corner. I don't know if there's gonna be anything in this palette other than that mint that would work for my inner corner. So let's go ahead and grab a brush. I prefer to put my shimmers on with my finger, but getting in this inner corner, it's a lot easier with a brush. So I'm gonna grab this mint color here. This one's called Highgate Cemetary. So I don't know if you remember, but this palette was like the spooky release for Nomad, and it surrounded like, you know, the spooky haunted places in Europe. Guessing, you know, haunted Europe, but I'm really curious if the new version of this is going to remain the same or if it's going to be something different. I guess we're gonna find out, huh? They are teasing a new launch for spring, and I'd be interested to know if they're gonna use updated formulas for that palette, because the shimmers with Nomad are really kind of hit and miss from palette to palette. These shimmers are not as vibrant as I remember them being, but it could just be the age of the palette too. It is starting to get older. I mean, this palette is at least 3 years. When did it first come out? Oh wait, was this the first? No, this was the second Nomad palette I bought actually. So it's been a number of years, friends. But I'm gonna get these corner and the edge, and then I'll use my finger. They really do apply better with your finger. Okay. Corners and edges. It's just such a pretty color though, man. All right, let's get in here with my finger. See what I mean? I know a lot of people with the new Lunar Beauty palette, the Moonshroom palette, they were like, this palette doesn't pick up with your brushes. And when Manny was doing his promo video, he was like, yeah, it's better to use your finger for these, because they're kind of like that gooey, gooey's not the word, but that like soft shimmer formula. Look how pretty that is. Just 2 colors. You don't have to use a lot of colors to make a pretty look. It's just easy to get caught up with, like, for me anyway, like 8 looks, but sometimes simple is good. Man, it's cute. Oh, I don't even know if we need that 3rd shade. I think if I just shear this onto the lid, it's fine. Okay, yeah, I like that. It's cute. Are they pretty even? That's pretty even. Yeah, I think so. Let's do something on the lower lash line. I'm thinking this purple color might be pretty here, but I don't want to look bruised. So maybe we'll go this route because it's a little bit like lighter and a little bit warmer. So I've been testing out these Game Beauty brushes. I almost have my thoughts on them. But I've been really enjoying this shape here. And I'm gonna use this for the inner corner. Well, are we gonna put anything on the inner corner? Do we have to put anything on the inner corner? No, maybe we'll put our highlighter in that. Oh, we'll use highlighter for that. All right, let me grab a brush though. I'm gonna grab this brush here. This one's the EO4 by Game Beauty. It's just kind of like this flat, like softer, I don't know. It's good for packing, like if you're putting shimmer on the lid, it's actually really good for that. But I'm gonna see if I can use this on the lower lash line. So I'm dipping into the shade Ghost River here. This is like an odd color. It's a brown, but it's kind of pink. Like it's a pinky neutral brown. I don't know. It's kind of a strange color. Let's see how well it looks with this. We are gonna do the rest of our makeup. So I'm not gonna bring this too far down because I am gonna put color corrector on because your girl's face is tired. I need color corrector. Okay. I don't know. That did a little bit of something. I don't know if it did a lot though. Okay, I almost don't need to put anything on my face, honestly. The Vitamin Enriched face base is looking smoothed me out a little bit. I do have a foundation here, but I don't actually know if I want to use it, but we'll play anyway. Okay, let me grab my e.l.f. color corrector. This one's in the color Peach. You guys know, this is the only color corrector I have, okay? This is the one I have been using. And it's been a good color corrector, especially considering it's like $6, I think. It's not expensive. It's under 10. So, I am curious about the Huda Beauty one though. I've heard really good things about it, and I don't know what shade I would be. Her shade range is a lot better. It goes a lot deeper. My skin right now is like light to medium. It's on the verge of medium, but it is light to medium still. So I'm curious if, what color I would be. I almost don't want to put anything else on, but we're gonna fuck it up. So I have my, I don't know if I should shake this up or not. This is a L'Oreal True Match. And this was my go-to foundation for a while. It's a little too peachy on me, like the undertone's too strong for me. This is the shade N4, Neutral 4. It's a little bit too peachy on me, but we're just gonna use it anyway. And I think I'm actually gonna mix it with my moisturizer. I guess I'll just put a couple of pumps on there. And then I'm gonna mix it with my, I don't know if this is gonna work. I've never done this before with this moisturizer with this foundation. The Ordinary, this is this one, the Natural Moisturizing Factors Glucanate, whatever. I have about a quarter left in that, and I'm trying to just use up that foundation, so. But I don't want stupidly full coverage today, so. All right, let's grab my favorite foundation brush. This is by Sephora. This is like their Kabuki. I really like this brush. This is so peachy. Oh my God. After having not used it for a while, it looks so peachy. Oh my goodness. Put on the mask. Look at me. You might think you'll see who I really am. Sorry. I'm not sorry. Mulan is the titties. Come at me, bro. It's a great movie, even if it's not true to life. Apparently, the real Mulan befell many misfortunes. Who'd have thought, Okay. It's just, see, for a drugstore foundation though, like it gets the job done. That's for damn sure. I'm gonna pull some from this side because it's a little bit heavy over here. All right. I wonder if I need to use a sponge. I think a sponge or a puff would smooth it out pretty good. We'll just brush it down the neck and even things out. See, it gets pretty good, but it's not 100% right. So, okay, I have a little sponge here. And where's my Fix Plus? I'm gonna spray this with some Fix Plus so it's not completely wet or completely dry. Okay, so I'm gonna use this. This one's a Real Techniques one. It cracks, by the way. Don't buy the Real Techniques ones. These cracked. Okay. I'm just going to spray it with some Fix Plus. I guess I could spray my face with. We'll see how this works. Look how much it lifted already. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. I just want to pounce it in, but I don't have a clean beauty sponge right now. I need to pick some up. But I mean, it definitely looks smoother already though. But it did lift a bunch of it. Well, not a bunch of it, but it did lift some. Okay. So, I'm not doing a cream blush today, actually. For concealer today, I found one, actually, that I forgot that I had. And it is good old heavy mistress herself, Shape Tape. We're going to put this on. I really should just throw this away. But honestly, I forgot I had it. It was just sitting on the shelf and I was like, ah, fuck. So I'm going to take just a small amount. We're just going to put her under there. And I think I'm going to use my finger to put it on. Because Shape Tape be that girl. Shape Tape be like, oh, what? You wanted to look natural? I think no. I got to give it to Tarte though. For this product specifically, they created something that has been here forever. It's one of those products that like just won't die and nobody is quite sure why, but they continue to use it. I don't know. It's one of those things. I'm going to use that same sponge probably to tap this in, but I wanted to get it on with my finger first. See, it's one of those concealers that if you don't put it all over your face, then you look like a bit clownish, like you're clowning around just a bit too much. Especially if you're not used to doing a full beat, you know? So, okay. I am looking 2016 in the eyes. All right. Okay. Fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Not me like panicking because there's too much on my face and I'm like, I wasn't going for this today. There's definitely more on this side though than there is on this side. You know what? We're not going to stress it. It's going to be what it's going to be. So let's grab a powder, okay? So I have a translucent setting powder. I can feel myself aging already with the Shape Tape. Why was this so popular? Okay, I'm going into this ABH setting powder. This is our translucent. And I'm going to apply this on my under my eye. Basically anywhere I put that concealer. And maybe I'll dust it over my face. I will say though that True Match looks really good with the moisturizer by The Ordinary. That gel moisturizer, it's a gel that I was on the fence about it. But it seems to look like, it looks really good on camera anyway. We'll see how it wears, that's for damn sure, but no, it looks really good in real life too. That combo, oh. I still look tired. My dark circles, it's almost like I need something more intense. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and just kind of dust it all around. Not anything like, not heavy, just a light dusting. Because I'm gonna use powder products for my blush and for my bronzer, okay? So, we'll just brush this down. Oh, throwbacks, what are throwbacks? Should I go ahead and do my brows? I think I should. I don't know how well this is gonna go. So I have this, listen, I don't really like to support ABH, but I have it already. So I have this tinted brow gel and it's in the color brown. And I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know how warm this is, but I have this tinted brow gel. I feel like this is an OG one, but I've never used it. It came in something. Still smells okay, I guess, but we'll just use this to tame them a little bit. Yeah. Listen, I need to go get my brows done. They are very full ladies right now. Okay. But we'll just put this. This just has a little bit of tint, you know? I am all for neglecting my brows, especially when they're like actually like done, you know? Like plucked and primped and polished and all of that jazz. I am all for neglecting them because I cannot be bothered by brows. I can't. Okay. I actually love, my complexion looks really good. We're going to go ahead and go into a blush palette here. And I have two options that I'm kind of torn between. So I have the Melt Amore Mariposas, this here. Okay, so I have this here. I think these kind of tones, these peachy tones would be pretty. So I have this one. And then I also have the Ofra. This is their Blushful palette. And I'm also thinking that some of these, like these more subtle, like maybe these two mixed together. Ooh, I do like both. Let's do the Blushful because I kind of want something a little bit lighter, you know? So we're gonna go into this brush here, which is my go-to. Let me use my color switch though, just to make sure there's no residual bright pink on there. Because I'm not going for that vibe today. I need to just buy another one of these brushes. It is my favorite. If you have a recommendation for like, kind of like a fluffy angled blush brush, put it in the comments. I don't want anything dense. I just want something that's like fluffy. That's my favorite. Okay, I think I'm gonna go into this one and this one. We're just gonna mix them. I don't know what they're called. I don't know what these two colors are, what they're called, because Ofra doesn't put it. This is like magnetic, I should say. So I don't know what the actual colors are, but we're just gonna use them. See, it's just pretty. Just a little bit of zhuzh, a little flush. Okay, just going back and forth. Tap off, and then, yeah, that little tangerine with the, I do love blush. I can't believe I didn't wear blush for like the longest time. Okay, me likey. So far, I think the complexion's actually looking really good. Okay, so we're gonna need to bronze because who even am I? So let me grab this. I have this Melt bronzer and I'm not sure the best way to apply this. So I kind of want to use an angled brush to like, I don't know if this is gonna work. This one is by Firma. And this is Santa Cruz. So I've had this for a while. I don't use this a lot. I bought it when it was like hella sale. It's kind of cool. Like cool toned. So you see what I mean? And it's a little bit deeper. So I'm not sure if it's gonna give me the exact color I want, but I figured it would be good for like my bronze tour. I'm just using a really light hand and kind of, is this too warm? It's almost a little bit red, which isn't like my skin tone has red in it, so I can make it work, but it's been a while since I used this, so I don't even, let's see. And then really light pressure to try to blend this. This was, yeah, it has so much, oh my gosh, my hairs. It has a lot of red in it. At least it looks a little bit red to me. I'm actually not using a mirror right now. I'm just using the camera, but that's why if you notice I'm not looking at you, I'm looking at myself on the camera. So well, there goes, that brush literally just flew out of my hand. Let's grab that same brush we used for the powder. How about we do that? So this is just fluffy. I got most of it on, so we'll just, I don't usually apply bronzer with this. Oh my gosh, look how muddy that looks. It looks a bit muddy. I have taken things too far. Well, might as well take it further. All right, we gotta season the chicken cutlet, so let's get down here. Okay, create that little bit of shadow so my jawline looks more pronounced than it is, you know? It is what it is. Okay, I kind of want to take my blush brush though and just kind of go back over this line right here. The light is changing because there's cloud cover moving in. So if you notice, you're like, Liz, your light looks different. It is. Okay, so let's go into to highlight because I feel like we have to, right? So I have this Mikayla Glamlite collab palette here. If you remember this baddie, this came out forever ago. But I picked this because I think actually that this is going to make a really beautiful inner corner highlight with this look. So I'm going to take this Game Beauty brush. This is their EO9. It's a little pencil brush. And I'm going to go into Blindin here. Hello, me. It's Inception, Liz. I'm going to go into Blindin here. Okay. And we're just going to place that on the inner corner. And that's yes. Yes, bitch. Yes, bitch. Yeah, yes, bitch. Sorry. Blindin is my favorite of the 3 colors from this palette. For sure. It's like that pop of like really bright, shiny green. Do you think we should put... I feel like I have an eye boogie that I'm just moving around. Hold, please. Totally do. Oh my gosh. You can't see it on camera, but in person, the under eyes, they're looking real tired. Thank you, Shape Tape, for aging me 10 years. All right. And very dry, honestly. I think I'm going to have to set my face today. All right, let's go into some highlight for our cheek. This is going to be... oh, it doesn't have to be obnoxious. We could go into another OG. Close this one. We use... Now, honestly, let me take a little bit of Blindin for my under my brow, and then we'll get refocused. Because if we're going to go 2016... Let's just go there. Wow, I went very heavy-handed on that. And that was a poor life choice. Oh yeah, they just... Okay, so instead of using this one, let's grab the Ofra one. I think I have Rodeo Drive in front of me. Oh, it's over here, okay. Okay. So, I wasn't really into beauty when this became popular, but I'm pretty sure this is Rodeo Drive. I'm not gonna, is it? Yeah, it is. Oh man, kicking it old school. What is on this? It's starting to get a film. It might be time to actually to declutter it. See, it's got like a film on it. Oh, we're gonna put it on our face anyway. Blind the gods with our highlighter. We want them to see us. We say, acknowledge us, oh mighty Olympians. All right. Ooh. There's a reason, though, this was so popular, and that's what it is right there. If you hear the clickety-clacks, it's Earl, my nephew. If I remember, I will insert a picture of him right there. He's an aging gentleman. He's 15. It's my sister's weenie dog. They went up to some of the northern states to view the eclipse. So I am nephew sitting right now. I feel like I was going to have to blend my nose more, but honestly, it doesn't look bad. All right, let's put some of that on our upper lip because nothing says throwback makeup like putting a little highlighter on your lip, especially when all I'm going to do with my lips is put a lip gloss on. I don't have any. Actually, I do. I have a NARS Velvet Lip Pencil. Let me grab it. Where is it at? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I'm going to use Dance Fever. This was my go-to. When I tell you, when I needed a neutral brown lip, this was my go-to. This bitch right here. Let's see. Oh, yeah. It needs to be sharpened, but I think it's still fine. You can see, oh, God, this color. There's a reason I loved this color. Sorry, I cannot talk into this at the same time. Oh. I don't even want to put a lip gloss on this. Let's just leave it matte. Oh, God, I love this pencil so much. Why did they discontinue these and change them? Why? They were just too good. Okay, focus. Let's go back into this Haunted Europe palette, and let's go ahead and finish the eye look. And then I guess we'll set and be done. I'm gonna grab that same brush that I used before from Game Beauty. This is the EO4. I'm trying to review these brushes. I'm trying to get my thoughts on it. I'm just going back into Ghost River right there because we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do liner and lashes. Should I put a black eyeliner on this look? I haven't been doing that much lately, but I'm kind of tempted, you know? All right. No, I think I'll abstain. No, will I? No, yeah, I will. Okay, I'll be right back with mascara and then we'll be done. I don't have an OG mascara. I'm just gonna use my roller lash because that's what I've been using. So if that counts as an OG mascara, well then super. Be right back. All right, darlings, mascara is on. I used the Benefit Roller Lash and then I used a couple of the Urban Decay 24/7 liners. I still love these. I still love them. So I used the color Whiskey on the lower lash here. It's kind of like this warm brown here on the lower lash. Oh, Levi's waking up. And I used 0 on my tightline. If you are afraid that your tightline is going to smear or whatever, they do have one called Perversion that lasts like for freaking ever. Like it is resilient washing off. Yeah, look how pretty it is. God, I still love this palette so much. Last step, I don't normally set, but I have a lot of powder on my face today. So I think I'm going to set, and I have the Urban Decay All Nighter. So let's spray. It's almost empty. This is an OG. It's an oldie but a goodie. Yes. An oldie but a goodie. And darlings, that is the finished look. I will have the information for whatever I used in the description box before. Do you have any of these products still? Are they still regular parts of your routine? These NARS, like the lip crayons, I still love them so much. I have like 4 of them that I have held on to in the old formula. And yeah, I haven't tried the new one. If you've tried the new one, let me know. Let me know if it's any good. But my dears, thank you for being here and for watching. I don't know why I do the hand clap. I'm like, yes, that's how we wrap it up. Anyway, I love your faces. Thank you for being here and for liking and subscribing and all of that jazz. And if you're new here, hi. I'm Liz and I'm a makeup enthusiast and I just like to play with my collection and then like add things to it at an alarming rate. But anyway, I love your faces and I will catch you on the next one. Bye. There goes the clap again.